guys, welcome to my YouTube channel on the special episode, the special edition. I'm gonna call it Love and Music for lack of a better word, because we are going to talk about love and music, celebrating our 15th anniversary, 27th August. Why are you tired already?
I'm actually getting started.
You are just getting
I'm
started.
just getting started.
I'm trying to do an intro here, okay? Like my guests today, who seemingly can't wait to be a part of the conversation. So, background: my husband and I have been married for 15 years today. 27 August.
Feels like 15 days. Actually.
15 days? Wow. Really? It feels like 15 years. And joining us for dinner is our friends. Should I say is or are? We have our friends joining us for dinner. You know, sometimes English. You know, our friends that we've known for, I think, almost a decade or so. The Damonses. We know them through music, and you know, we did some programs together, we did some concerts together, and they are a couple that is after our own hearts. So, my guests today are Bongi and Colin Damon. Say hi to the people.
Hi everyone.
Hi to the people.
Hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Especially you watching.
Especially you. Yeah.
Christ be with you.
And then of course my husband.
I greet you all in the wonderful and powerful name of our Lord Jesus
Nango,
Christ.
because that's Amen.
So receive grace in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
You are blessed and you are blessed.
Oh my God. Okay, I didn't expect that we were going to be receiving grace, but anyway, we are here. So we're gonna pray for the food. We're gonna eat as we talk. I hope that we all eat like normal people. Amen. So we're just gonna say grace, and then we will start chatting. I didn't record cooking this food because it wasn't part of the cooking show. So
Right.
yeah, let's please bless the food for us. Lord.
Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal we're about to share. Bless, I pray, O Lord, and sanctify in Jesus' mighty name as we do the swallowship in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. So we're just gonna eat, and then Obongi and Colin are gonna fire away with some questions that
3, 2, 1.
we hope that they're on our side when this is concerned, because they
Last
are
time we
friends.
checked, we were friends.
Yes, and I think we want to maintain the friendship.
You know, not today.
There's gonna be some fire.
So
But
we
we
will
promise to be real with you guys.
Okay, so we'll just eat as we chat. So we can serve ourselves, guests before hosts.
Yes, please.
All right. Boo, can you please have your house?
There is no poison at all.
You know where I come from? They say pig first.
They say quick fest where you come from.
Thank you. So where are the kids when you need them? Why did you guys give me the biggest dumb ball?
And I thought because it was going to Tsepo first, I thought the Tsepo was gonna take the biggest.
Brother sold you out.
Look at Colin as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus, Chineke, Colin. Honestly,
Sister, I'm looking for more beans. Don't you?
More beans.
For more.
Oh, jeez.
okay.
No, they've been.
Okay, let me have the vegetables in the meantime.
Yeah. Sipushe indaba.
So it's nothing serious, you know. Just Baba beans.
Sister, so this one is for the beans.
Yes, that's for the beans.
Yeah. So, okay, I think I got
The beans are calling me.
my vegetables.
No, I used to have a funny nickname those days.
I put some meat in it because I didn't
They
want
used to
it
call me Bob's Beans.
They come with meat.
I loved beans. Okay.
No, 15 years. Thank you, babe.
Yeah, that's 15 years for you. You see?
I'm telling you. Baby, Pada, how? Come on. Thank you. Oh, Hassan No, thank you.
Changa bonus.
At 15, we're going to beans.
Beans. So, Ay, bo. Yay, but
Hi, Colin, that cheese is very hot, eh?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
believe me.
call him. Yeah.
Love chili.
As a
Alright.
dragon,
Like he's fine. Believe me, he's fine.
I'm going
Are
to
you
be
serious?
Are you,
Yeah.
are you a tiger?
Because plants are chilies. It's
You
like
want
a
to remind me
joke
of the
to
grandfather.
him.
I just want a sniff. I don't want
A sniff is enough for you.
Oh, by the way, shout out to my sister Ushte. She made us this beautiful cake. And the beans. I mean, and the chilies. She made this beautiful cake.
It looks beautiful.
It's
looks
amazing,
beautiful.
and that's our dessert for
And
today.
yeah, I believe it's going to be really nice.
So fire away.
Thank you guys,
And
Mngoma.
the pepe is also fire.
The pepper is gonna fire you.
Pepe na go fire.
Brother.
Pepe nice.
So thank you for having us tonight, and happy 15th year anniversary,
Thank you.
guys! You made
You're
it,
so much close to the
and you
goal
still
now.
look good. You still look good. Send us in your
I'm
fire.
trying.
No?
Huh?
Like they
That's
say, eventually
yes.
you get to get
Two shall
look
become
alike.
one.
Which means
Yes.
you've become more handsome too.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Has become more handsome.
Yes.
More handsomer. Or hands
Yes,
honor.
Buffett.
Yeah, George.
Are you
So
more hands honor?
you've become more beautiful.
No, you became handsome too. Match up, yeah. Yes.
These two, if you don't start the show,
So
they're
yeah.
not gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. No. So, guys, we were so excited actually, you know, to like grab an opportunity to interview you guys. Can it be like
I'm
tomorrow?
wondering if it's okay.
Yeah, it was just exciting. It was exciting. I'm happy for you guys within Figela. So yeah, we'll take it. Like so, as I saying, we're friends, right? Yeah, we don't have any plans of. Yeah, but
We shall see.
Of
so
exposure.
We shall see.
I've heard from different couples, everybody has different experience about the first 5 years of marriage. Everyone's gotten their different versions.
First 5 years.
Yeah, there are different versions of the first 5 years of marriage. I'm not gonna say what they said.
Sure.
So I would like to hear from you guys, the Mngomas. How was your first?
How do you do, man?
My version.
Yours both. It'll be nice to hear from you as a husband and also as a wife. The first 5 years.
We are better as if we are
Is it in which one?
Which
Which
the first
one?
5 years for us was it's one thing with Jordan, it's one thing, dating and courtship and all that.
You were speaking English.
Yes, which is why I changed to dating.
Yeah.
Dating is one process, but marriage is another now.
Yeah.
It's a lifetime commitment. So there's a lot of adjustments. Not a lot, but there's quite a number of adjustments that we have to do. There's a lot of things that you let slide when you are dating.
Okay.
But
When did we almost call it quits?
was it before 5 years? It was, eh?
I think it was was it a year in
No, it wasn't.
or 2 years in?
Maybe 3.
Okay.
We lasted a little.
There was
Okay.
there was that day where in the first 5 years I was the culprit.
Okay.
We would have a fight and I would say, I want a divorce. It's over, I'm tired. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dude one day says to me, packs his bags, he's like, are you sure? He's like,
Yeah.
if I walk out that door, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, it was that real. It was that real.
That was in the first 5 years.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is that we had mentors, and the pastor that had actually married us.
Pastor Drummond.
Yeah, so the one that he went to say, okay, he think he married a crazy woman, and I was called and I was rebuked, and I think it was like it was year 2.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3.
But
2 or 3.
right there.
So it was turbulent, but not hectic to that point.
Right.
We could still. Hey,
Fix things.
God blessed me with a hard-headed woman.
Okay. okay. It was a blessing.
It is a blessing, you know.
Yeah.
When we
I like how you call it.
She's
But just not later, you won't have to explain things. Like,
No.
You know when you are in 15 years now, so right?
No. Yeah. So you know, and
What's amazing boy was like, as if you would say something right. I know.
she's stubborn, but you know, I've, as I said, I'm an adjustment. You know, you're still learning. You know, a whole lot of things about each other as well. Because a girlfriend is one thing, but a wife is another. You know, she becomes your helper. She is your helper, but sometimes she wants to help in doing it now. You believe, or I thought that Lana, you're not supposed to delve into. You know what I mean? We're still on the first question. My God.
Go ahead.
We're still on the first. You know, so it's that. You know, pushing and pulling, tugging to try and find common ground. As she said, we did go to a point where, you know, she was tired, I was tired.
Yeah.
You know. I thank God it never got physical.
Oh yeah. Big up to them.
Yeah.
I thought you punched the wall or two.
Well,
It's better walk.
don't we all?
Not a wall or two, just one. That was the first and the last time, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But on year 5, we celebrated our anniversary. We renewed our vows.
Wow.
I remember at Casey's feet, and the late Bishop Mngoma is now in the deep
Yes.
blessings, and family come through.
No, it was Durban, yes.
Yes, it was. We had family come through, and you know, those people that had not, because when we got married, we were in Joburg.
Yeah. So the people
And
in
it was
Durban,
like
a lot of people in Durban.
100 people only. So now we did Durban when we were 5 years, and we did 100 people only again. And then we just knew that we were in it for the long haul. Then we just knew that.
Yeah.
I think it was like that 5-year anniversary was just to say, you know what? Now we are walking and running.
Yeah.
We're no longer crawling. We're no longer.
But dude, we've had moments where, you know, it was even before we got married. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, it was like,
So
you know
it's
what?
not
When something's got a date, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The storms that you
I
face.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an episode for another day.
That's another
Yeah.
thing.
The dating process, because wow.
What I'm
Okay.
trying to say basically is that we went through things, you know, even during that.
So
dating.
like I get the dating
Yeah.
part, it's challenging.
Okay, let me
Okay.
put it to this way. The love was so intense. You know, when people love each other to the point of sisathandana
you.
rough.
I hear you.
Rough not in a bad way, but rough as in like, you know.
I'm about to say that when you say rough, people are going to get concerned. You've never laid a finger on my hair.
No, not rough. I guess it's a term, a South African term.
Yeah,
It's
he's
about-
trying to explain
Yeah,
The intensity.
the depth
yeah.
of your love for each
So,
other.
so you know, the first 6 months to a year, well, oh my God, we were inseparable. I mean, I was in varsity. You know, she would travel down to.
Sounds
to-
like some people I know.
Yeah, she would travel to you know to see, and we couldn't wait, you know, to see each other. you know.
Yeah. Sure.
But a varsity holiday or public, I mean, what's this? School holidays, you know, it was just
Wow.
you know. So when we fought, it was exactly like that.
Okay.
Don't say it like that.
So everything about it was like
Yeah, everything. So
Passion.
passion.
The passion was too much.
Go big or go
behind
home.
everything. Lalen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting
Yeah.
here is that like any other relationship or marriage in its first 5 years it's challenges, but
yeah,
you guys had your mentors, like the people who married you guys, that you were to go to, who had to speak life to you guys and help you see
oh yeah,
certain things. And I think also before even the marriage happened,
listen, if
You
we
guys
didn't
were
have
into
people
each other.
praying, if we didn't have people praying for us,
yeah,
I'm telling you now,
right,
we wouldn't be sitting here.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Hence I'm saying it was God ordained.
Yeah.
People would get messages, I'm praying for you.
yeah.
You know,
And that's all you need.
even
sometimes.
Namaj, you know,
That's all you
we have
need.
friends in Durban, they're like, dude, sensing this and this and this position, whatever the case might be, you train.
Yeah, you need
So
that.
You need that.
You need
yeah.
that.
It helps to have people that have your back.
Yeah.
Actually, throughout South Africa, not just in Durban.
Guys,
Yeah.
I must just say I've never seen my husband talk too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
15
No,
years,
he's
darling. 15 years, darling.
But
So
I
let me-
guess also,
Okay.
just a word.
Let me just-
I think it's very important with what you just said now that there are people that are praying for you. It's very important for one to know that there's people that have your back. Because there's times in life or in a relationship where you cannot shout, not because you don't want to shout, but because you have reached the point of I don't know what else to do. And when there is someone that's praying and they're connected to you, they're able to sense that Tepo and Swazi are not okay. And we all need that. But that also says you are also human and you're connected to other people. Somehow you guys, if have touched other people's lives. That's why there's a concern about your life and seeing you survive. And we all need that. This one I have to ask. Can I handle it?
Okay.
Oh yes.
Why am I concerned?
No. I once posted this and said, I think Christians, when it comes to premarital counseling, we don't do justice.
True.
We know how to intervene when a couple is in trouble.
Okay.
But before the couple gets married, we don't,
Prepare them,
put
basically,
enough time into it to say, look, you guys are going for a lifetime, and we want to squeeze it in 2 months.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, maybe there's a month. What do you guys think of premarital counseling, and what do you think is really important?
I think we should have had it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Premarital counseling as a program, as a workshop, I think it is important. But it's more important for me who does it.
Right. Right.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
Because many pastors can go through the training of how to, but how it's delivered is another.
Yeah. Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
You can take a person that has never been married
Yeah.
to do a program of premarital counseling. They don't have experience. Okay, when it's like this now, where do you go?
Yeah.
So it is important that churches, or not even churches, but institutions who deal with marriage have got people that have experience. That was the
Maybe people who are 15 years married.
Right?
So the premarital counseling.
That's why you guys were perfect to ask this question.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so for us it was actually good that the people that, as she was saying, Pastor Drummond, I mean, he's been in ministry for a very long time.
But when he did it, it was like we were already okay. Also, we didn't get married to get to like the normal way. We got married. Okay, we had a child, our firstborn.
Yes.
And we broke up, and then we got back together.
Yeah.
And then when we got back together, he knocked me up again.
Yeah, at that time I was
And-
still,
Wait a minute.
No, at that time I was still, not.
Yeah, we were at this point. At this point, we were both backslidden.
Yeah, it was
Disclaimer.
yeah.
And then when we were pregnant with our second child, we found our way back to God, and then we were like, okay, so like we've got 2 kids and we're already living together. Why don't we just make it sanctified? So when I say that it's not the normal route that people would go. So our counseling was just okay. You guys are getting married.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so are you ready? I mean, we've decided that we're getting married. Even if we are not ready.
Look, we knew we loved each other. That was for us.
That's what we wrote.
We wanted to be together.
That's what we wrote on.
No matter how many times, I remember there was like, okay, so.
But
I love this.
But that's what we wrote on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like had someone explained certain things like,
Before.
you know, like for like 6 months or 9 months, even a year before we actually said I do. Then there were things that I would have reacted to or responded
Different.
to differently
I
within
love
the
it.
first 5 years.
Yeah. Wow.
I think people need to go into it knowing,
Yeah.
because like you watch movies, people have a joint account. We don't have a joint account. Do you understand?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the adjustment.
You know?
Yeah, Maliam.
Do you understand? Like, and it's not that we don't have a joint account because we have my money is my money.
Money,
He
yeah.
knows my PIN. I forget
As
his
much
PIN.
as we don't have a joint account.
Which is a good thing.
He knows my PIN. I forget his PINs always. I have to
Okay.
ask. You know?
Okay.
So it's not like yeah. For you to be married, you need to have a joint account.
Then
No.
it proves that you
Like it can't love just sits anywhere, and when
I
he walks
get
out,
you.
he takes. Do you understand? And I
Yeah,
take his card or
yeah.
whatever. So it's not something.
Sure.
But there are things that we needed to be taught about. Couple financial management.
Yeah.
Because down the line we got into financial crises that we had to navigate out of. Do you understand? And as artists, both hard-headed, both strong-willed, both with our own different
Yeah.
visions. How do we marry?
How do you marry?
I think we would have benefited from it from the aspect of now marrying our brands and you know.
So forth and so forth.
But then again, when you think, okay, so who would have understood this best? You're like, anyway, it had to be trial by error. But if you're getting married out there and you haven't gone for counseling,
Yeah.
child,
you need
How much time? You mentioned timelines, and I don't want to misquote. How much time do you think would be a healthy time before I say I do?
look, for me, when you like the first time I saw him, I knew.
It doesn't depend on the itinerary.
Like the first time I saw him, no, he says how much time is enough time. Like Master said,
Like the premarital counseling.
Oh, the counseling.
Just natural.
Okay.
No, that's
We
what he's
might
asking.
jump.
Okay.
How long?
No, I think
must.
But I'm talking-
take.
You mentioned.
I think it depends on the deliverables that you're going for.
Okay.
What you want out of it, and what your mental position's
Yeah.
readiness
Right.
is.
Okay.
So the counselor should be able to assess.
Yes.
The
These people
counselor
need
should be
9
able.
months,
Okay.
or these people need 6 months,
Okay.
or these people need 3 months. They are ready. I
Okay.
think. I
So you're
think
basically saying it depends
In
on
your
the couple.
sessions, you
No.
should be able to.
Oh yes. I guess
depends
that's what
on
you're saying.
the-
On the couple, on the maturity of the couple, on the readiness of the couple.
But the same way that someone who's counseling you for depression knows that now you can get off
Yeah.
the
But now if you
therapy
get to
Yeah.
if you get to that extent of therapy and all that, then it basically means equalification needs to be there.
right
You know,
Okay.
For the
for the assessor to assess.
yes,
that.
for the you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll make an example. The late Miles Monroe has a program in his church. The program goes for 9 months. If you miss one session, you're out. You start again in 9 months.
No, that is a
And
commitment.
I think we're saying this,
Commitment, yeah.
and I understand as well when you're saying it depends on the maturity of the couples and all that.
right.
But I think from our side it's very important in that a lot of us, when we want to hitch a hike and we want to get together,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that we turn a blind eye to, and we will act like we're ready. We will do things like we're ready just because we want to bag, you know, you want to bag whatever your winnings, whichever way you're looking at it.
Your trophy wife.
Your trophy wife, your trophy knight in a black suit and all that. But the importance of taking time, because you mentioned that if you had been prepared for certain things,
Right.
Yeah.
maybe the 5 years could have turned different.
Right.
My reactions.
Yes.
How
yes.
I react to
Yes.
things.
Certain things.
Exactly
But I
that.
also want to say to you, when you say, like on a certain program, if you miss one session,
Yeah.
then that's it.
No,
what-
that's his.
That's his.
Yes. But I'm just saying that, you know, the being rigid as well.
I was
What,
about
what
to
if your
say,
mom
yeah.
was sick and you missed it?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
yeah.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
the thing is not about time frame,
It's
but it's
about
about
the state of
assessment.
it,
The
yeah.
person that's still on this side, looking at Bobby
These
and Colin,
Okay.
yeah, no, these ones are ready to go.
Yeah,
So-
like Tepo saying your profession then comes in.
But you're saying it's important to have
Oh, absolutely.
assessment before.
Absolutely.
It is.
Because a lot of us get into this, we don't do enough time. We were lucky we did, I think about 2 or 3 months. We were lucky we did that. And by a loving man who gave us homework, we still have the results of that homework today.
I thought you were going to say you still haven't
Lord
finished it.
Jesus. Oh, no, it's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing.
Wow.
But I'm happy to get that, you know.
Yeah. No, it is important.
Because people need to understand, it's
Yeah.
very important to go through premarital counseling. Don't rush into things.
Yeah.
The reason why we see the marriage institution today being shut down is because there's a lot of young people who get into it 2 days into this, a month into this, a week into this. They're saying, no, I've had enough.
They want to
What
take
have you?
pictures for Instagram.
Right?
Oh, there we
We
go.
look good together.
There's another, but yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's not, it's not a quick fix. There's no, it's not a quick fix.
Look, it's your
Marriage-
life.
Yeah, marriage is not like.
Yeah.
You're going to sleep with the same person in the same bed for the rest,
For the rest of your life.
You must be mentally prepared.
How do you
Thank
handle them, you know, when
Thank
they're
you.
sleeping and they're snoring and they're doing all sorts of
It's a whole-
things.
And I see changes.
And you
know,
see
You
changes.
know what I mean? You know, that's
the babies come.
that's her complaining, Jalo. This is her complaining.
Ah.
Saying she complains all the time that I take half the bed and
Oh, you like the spider.
We'll do Spider-Man.
Don't worry, call it protecting the turf.
thank you. Now I know. Now I know.
Wow.
When she wakes me up at 2 a.m. like, did you hear that?
Oh, okay, baby must
Hey,
be
take your side. No, I had something. Are you
I had
okay?
something.
Yeah, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you still complete?
No PDA.
Okay, oh,
This is good. So yeah. So the next one I'm getting into is we've heard ngayo a lot. It's easy to say it. Everyone's like communication.
Yeah.
So which is I think it's very crucial in marriages.
Yeah.
I always say, especially to us, is like, okay, you guys work together as well, husband and wife. So in your 15 years,
17
now,
of knowing each other. No, yeah.
17 of knowing each other,
Yeah,
15 years in
15
marriage,
How
how
would
would you
say?
say?
Knowing each other.
Was it
I was
nine?
17. It's 19.
19.
No, it's
19.
19. You guys,
God.
I were there when you first
Yeah,
met.
right, yeah.
You were there. Colin says he was there.
When you first meted, I was there that year. Is it?
Oh my
Is it in
God.
2005, 2006?
No.
Wait, no, I'm lying.
2001.
2001. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about ours.
Cape
2001.
Cape Town
Jazz Festival.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
So he was
And
killing it.
You were strumming the violin
Swazzy was
and she
killing
was
it
doing
on
her thing.
stage.
So you were basically communicating at the time.
No. Okay.
No. I
Wait,
mean,
wait.
through your music, you communicated to each other. You touched each other's love
Well,
and hearts and all that.
my friend was beautiful. She's still beautiful. Like I remember I used to see this on the TV and pictures of her.
When we moved, actually,
Zulu girl is beautiful.
I am man.
Zulu girl is
I am
like
man.
hello, Zulu girl
Mamela.
Colin
Mm.
Soli. Well,
And I didn't know
Woman.
Uma uzoza with such those angels. You know.
yeah.
I think for the you are my focal point. I didn't even care.
Oh,
about the
man.
kid. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I remember. Okay, we met one of the shops.
Okay.
Umgami.
Yeah.
Then you know wafaka into zakhe.
Jesus.
Wazenza.
She was.
And then when I came backstage, I was like, that's it. Like, it was silence. I just went straight to it.
Brothers offered to walk me to my room.
Lalel. I just came straight again.
You couldn't miss
I'm
that.
Kabula. Something that I don't.
Normally do.
I just on the cheap.
Tepo had to mark that like
I think was a prayer from high school. Jehovah, Waylet.
God is good.
She's in the music industry.
Right.
She's gorgeous. She's a beautiful singer.
Oh,
Of course, I was still to find out, isn't it?
many more.
But in jail.
Oh,
She is amazing.
brother, please.